Morning, everyone, and happy Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I am Terry True Crime, and welcome to Midday Missing, where we highlight current missing person cases that need more attention. And we live stream every Monday and Wednesday at noon Central Time on YouTube and on our Facebook page. Now, if you joined us here from our couch court with Llama, we are glad you are here, and we promise we are saving you a seat on the couch. And after this episode, we will bounce you right back to the Karen Read trial. Okay. Now, if you did not come from Couch Court with Llama, you're missing out. Okay. You can join us over on Couch Court with Llama, where your favorite llama and a few opinionated co hosts are breaking down every wild moment from the Karen Read trial. I mean, she's doing it every day at 8:30 a.m. Okay. But guys, if you know nothing about the Karen Read trial, go to our YouTube page, go watch the playlist of it. It is true bananery that you're going to want to see. Now, before I get into our two cases today, I wanted to share with you guys something that is happening right now. Three young sisters have been missing since Friday after leaving with their dad for a weekend visitation. The girls are listed as missing and endangered. Their father, Travis Decker, picked them up on Friday. No one has heard from them since, and they have not been able to contact him. Now, he was known to be living in his car, and he would stay in various motel rooms. Now, Peyton Decker's age 9, Evelyn Decker, age 8, and Olivia Decker, age 5, are still missing. And the police are asking for anyone in Washington and neighboring states to please keep your eyes open for these girls and their dad. Travis is also known to stay in campgrounds as well as off the beaten path motels. Guys, these three precious girls are in a dangerous situation. I want you to please look at their pictures. Call the police at 509 663 9911 if you see them. Guys, I'm getting Chris Watt vibes, and I do not like that. And that is why I decided to share that when I saw that this morning. These precious three little babes, they need to get back to their mom. I'm going to just tell you, to me, it says a lot that mom knows dad, is in a housing crisis, living out of his car, staying in motels or campgrounds, and she still let him see the girls. That tells you she values the relationship children should have with both parents. But now they are missing. So please share that information and keep your eyes open if you are in that area. Okay, next, guys, we are going to go on to Brandon Hugo Gomes. And he was the kind of son that any mother would be proud to have. At 24 years old, he was thoughtful, intelligent, and deeply connected to his family in Summit, New Jersey. Now, his mother, Gloria, described him as a fantastic human being and an incredible son and brother. She said they would talk for hours over FaceTime, checking in about everything from life updates to little daily moments that mattered. Guys, for that to happen with the 24-year-old tells you this mom and son had an amazing connection. Okay. I have two boys. Occasionally I get 30 minutes on FaceTime. I don't get hours. Just going to say that. Now, Brandon, on October 1st, 2023, he needed something different. Okay. He told a friend he was going on a trip to connect with nature, and he left New Jersey in his mother's gray Honda Civic. It was a cross country journey, nearly 2,000 miles, but that brought him to the wide skies and desert landscape of New Mexico. Guys, New Mexico is an amazing place to connect with nature. Brandon checked into the Holiday Inn on 12th Street in Albuquerque and stayed there for a few days. But on October 6th, he checked out. His car was left behind in the hotel parking lot, the keys and registration still inside. There was no note and no clear indication of where he had gone. Now, cell phone data later placed him in the remote area of San Ysidro, I think is how you say it, New Mexico. And then, guys, nothing further. No calls, no pings, no sightings. It's almost like he vanished without a trace. Back in New Jersey, his mom, Gloria, knew something was wrong. Brandon wasn't the kind of person who just disappeared and didn't talk with her. I mean, think about their relationship. The Albuquerque Police Department quickly classified him as an endangered missing person, citing concerns for his mental health. Guys, I could not find any more about why they put the little special about mental health. Meanwhile, his family sprang into action, okay, distributing flyers, contacting the media, hiring private investigators, and pushing for answers. Now, law enforcement and family combed through surveillance footage from the hotel. They scoured Brandon's digital footprint and tracked his last known movements. Now, the Sandoval County Sheriff's Office joined the efforts as well. They conducted searches in the vast desert terrain where Brandon's phone had last connected to a cell tower. But, guys, no significant leads have emerged. His family remains heartbroken but determined. Okay. Gloria has appeared in multiple interviews, pleading for public awareness and urging anyone with information to come forward. Brandon's disappearance is still an open case. His loved ones continue to hope that someone somewhere may have seen something, anything that could help bring him home. So if you have any information about the whereabouts of Brandon Hugo Gomes, please contact the Albuquerque Police Department at 505-768-2020 or the Summit Police Department at 908-273-0051. Guys, Brandon is more than a case number, okay? He's more than a statistic. He is a beloved son, a brother, and he is a human who deserves to be found, and his family deserves answers. His mom should not have to continue going to bed every night wondering and worrying, okay? We will post his missing person flyer on our Midday Missing Facebook page today, and I am asking you all to share it. Help his family get the word out, okay? We can't do a lot, okay? We can't perform miracles, but we can help spread awareness. Guys, if you know of or have a loved one who's missing and are interested in having their story featured on an upcoming episode, or if you're a family member or close friend and you want to join us for a live interview, please contact our producer by emailing amy@tcwtmedia.com or send us a message on our Facebook page. We would love to talk with you and have you on. Now, this next one, Colton Uriah, I'm going to say Bahe, was 35 years old when he vanished under mysterious and very troubling circumstances in the summer of 2024. A member of the Navajo Nation, Colton was living in Gallup, New Mexico, which is a city known for its vibrant Native community. But guys, also, and very unfortunate, it's known for its high number of missing and murdered Indigenous persons. Colton stood around 5'9", and he weighed between 180 and 185 pounds. He had brown hair and brown eyes and was described by those who knew him as deeply loyal to his family and his native culture. Now, he was last in touch with his family on July 26, 2024, just one day after a violent event rocked the Rio West Mall in Gallup. Now, according to police reports, a shooting occurred at the mall on July 25th. one person was injured. Now, Colton and another man, Melrick Nelson, were named as persons of interest in connection with the incident. That announcement sent ripples of confusion and fear through Colton's family. This is not something they, ever thought that they would see or hear. They had no idea where he was or if he is still alive. Now, 3 days after this, Colton was officially reported missing on July 28th. Law enforcement opened an investigation into his disappearance, but the details remain limited. What we do know is that Colton was added to the FBI's list of missing Indigenous persons, a federal acknowledgement that his case is being treated with the seriousness it deserves. He's also listed in the National Missing and Unidentified Person System, NamUs, for those of you who are familiar with that. As the weeks have turned into months, Colton's family continues to search for answers. They share his story on social media, they post flyers, and they are pleading with the public's help. Their message has always been the same. We just want to know where he is. We want him home. Now, guys, I need to let you know, no arrests have been made in connection with the small shooting, not even Melrick Nelson, okay? They were listed as a person of interest very early on. I haven't seen anything else, but no confirmed sightings have been reported, and Colton Bahe remains missing. So, guys, if you have any information, no matter how small, you're urged to contact the Gallup Police Department at 505-863-9365 or the FBI. Even one detail could help bring resolution to a family that has waited far too long. Guys, I want to say, just because he was listed as a person of interest does not mean he was involved or that he is guilty. Okay. Also, doesn't mean he doesn't deserve to be found. Two totally separate situations. We hear of persons of interest that had nothing to do with the incident or the crime. So please, let's not even think about that. Okay. Let's just think about he is missing and his family wants him home. We will also be posting his flyer on our Midday Missing Facebook page. Please, let's share it. Let's get the word out there. Now, because Bev, I've decided she no longer gets the term Auntie Bev. I use Auntie for people I like. Okay. I don't like Bev. I don't like her. I don't know her as a person, but I am basing my opinion on what I've seen from her on the track. So she gave an hour for lunch. So I am going to give you some tips for today. Now, I know some people like the fabulous Llama who still has temperature in the freaking 60 degrees. And over here in Texas, we're melting. Okay. We're already melting. So I am going to give you tips of how to stay safe, okay, during the heat. It'll happen eventually for Llama, okay? It'll happen eventually. It better get warmer before I'm in Ohio in July, okay? Now, Samantha, you are absolutely right. The way she rules and manages her courtroom is uncomfortable. I think she should have recused herself. I think if we have another hung jury, I think she definitely needs to remove herself before this goes to trial again. But that's just me. Okay. I'm not the expert. I'm just going to tell you my thoughts. But to stay safe, guys, because I need to tell you, heat exhaustion can lead to heat stroke and heat death. So, guys, you need to hydrate it like you mean it. Okay. Water is your bestie, not soda. Okay. And not wine. You need to save that for wine time. Okay. And definitely not iced coffee alone. Even if you're hanging out by the pool, Okay. You still need to make sure you're drinking water. Okay. You need to aim for 8+ glasses a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. And if you're sweating, okay, I mean, imagine if you're sweating like you just saw my search history. Okay. You need to drink a lot of water. Okay. You need to drink a lot of water. You can mix it in. Miss Kelly, AJ is not giving me a heat stroke. He's given me other kind of situations, but we're not going to talk about that here. Now, the next thing, guys, sunscreen is not optional. Okay. Skin cancer can kill you. Okay. A lot of people, even me, thought you just got it removed and you were done. No, it can kill you. We didn't have sunscreen back in the day, or if we did, our families didn't know about it. Okay. Samantha just said electrolytes. Yes, I drink electrolytes constantly. But guys, you need to put SPF 30 or higher. Okay. You need to apply it every 2 hours if you're out in the sun sweating. Okay. I put sunscreen on my face every freaking day during once it's gets warm above 70. Okay. So I want you to think about it like this. And yes, I'm trying to be cute. Think of it like witness protection. Okay. When you're in witness protection, you got to stay protected. I need you to do that with your sunscreen. Okay. Now, guys, shade is also your friend, whether it be umbrella, hats, trees, sunglasses, use them all. Guys, I just found this out because I don't always wear my sunglasses outside. I actually am going to the dermatologist because I have a little, I'm assuming it's a freckle right on my inner eye thing. I Googled it. You can get skin cancer there. I'm hoping it's just a freckle, but I didn't know that. Wearing sunglasses helps protect your eyes as well. Okay. I'm not trying to be dramatic. We know I love to be dramatic, but guys, that's a big deal. Okay. It's a big deal. Also, the shade is a couple of degrees cooler usually. Guys, also know the signs of heat exhaustion. Okay. If you're getting dizzy, nauseous, clammy, if you start getting confused, you need to get to a cool spot and hydrate ASAP. That doesn't mean go jump in a tub of ice water. You don't want to cool yourself too fast because that can cause other problems. Okay. You do need to start cooling off. Guys, if you don't, you can even, if you don't drink enough water and you get dehydrated, the evening, you can start getting severe muscle cramps. You can have a lot of problems. So do me a favor, know those signs, or better yet, just drink water, okay? Now, guys, I need you to dress for the heat, not for the Instagram, okay? I get we all want to look cute when we post our pictures, but you need to think about that. So you need to wear lightweight, light colored, breathable clothes. Okay. Guys, they even now make swimsuits that have UV protectant. I will tell you, it's kind of funny when you wear them because let me just tell you, if anybody knows, you knows, okay? But when you're out, you still want to protect yourself. Samantha, Monkey Butt has what I call Nicole Kidman skin, which is porcelain skin. And we have to put sunscreen on her about every hour when she's in the pool because that girl doesn't know what tan is. She only burns. Guys, if you're not aware, I used to think that you need to get burnt the first time each year to prep your skin for the summer to get a good tan. No, that burn is what leads to skin cancer. Okay. You don't want to get the burns. You don't want to do it. Okay. Now, something very near and dear to me, please don't forget about your fur babies. Okay. Guys, when it's hot outside, even like right now with it going to be 97 today, hot asphalt roads and pavement will scorch their paws. Okay. It will hurt them. Okay. You need to either buy the spray on silicone for their feet. So I have seen dogs' feet when it's so hot that they will stick to that hot asphalt in Texas, you don't want to do that. It will rip their pads off. You can buy the spray on silicone for their pads. You can buy them little water socks. You could do that. Also, never leave your pet in the car, not even for 5 minutes. Don't leave your kids. Don't leave your pets. Okay. And don't leave your chocolate in the car or your wine. Okay. Don't do that either. Also, your pets need to drink a lot of water. We give double the amount of water for the dogs and for Jasper. And now that we've got two babies coming, we have to put in a whole new water system because they're going to need a lot of water. Okay. Also, you literally need to cool off when you can. Use fan, ACs, cold compresses. If you're going to be outside working, they now sell these little fans that go around your neck that you can get on Amazon for like $20 that will cool you off. Also, guys, popsicles, good old fashioned popsicles. Yesterday, when I was working with Double H on the new goat's house, I grabbed a Pedialyte popsicle. I keep them on hand for the kids, but I was feeling a little hot. I grabbed a Pedialyte popsicle because, guys, you can also get sun poisoning and heat poisoning. Okay. You don't want any of that. You don't want any of that. Okay. I'm also going to tell you back in the 80s, we used baby oil and iodine or betadine to tan. Do not use baby oil as a tanning. Okay. Even me, I like to get a tan, but I still wear an SPF 8. The lowest I'll go is an SPF 4. And that's only if I'm going to be out there just a little bit. I get we all want that nice glow, but let me tell you, they make some great vegan, non-streak, non-orange self-tanners. Like this face, this is not a tan. This is all self-tanning. I always self-tan my face. Rest of the body, I do tan because I tan very well. But guys, please stay safe, okay? Out there, stay hydrated because I don't want to tell you how many people being in our emergency response team that we talk about and we hear, they're like, yeah, I had no idea you could get so sick from the heat. Even Double H has gone outside and not drank enough water and has suffered with the leg cramps, and I have to give him salt pills, all that kind of stuff. We're not sponsored by Liquid IV, but I'm going to tell you, get some Liquid IV. The watermelon flavor is great. Their peach tea flavor is great. I also mix the watermelon with vodka when I'm in the pool, so I'm getting hydration, water, and vodka. So just a little tip there. So please stay hydrated, okay? I want to thank you all for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again on Wednesday for our next episode of Midday Missing. I'm also going to ask, please go join our Midday Missing Facebook page. That is where we share our posters for all of the missing person cases we cover. We also will share other missing person cases that we have verified. You can also DM us there if you know of a case or you see something in the news. Okay. Now, if you want to connect with us and be fun and crazy, you can follow us on our True Crime Wine Time Facebook page or Terry True Crime. I'm on all of the medias, the talk, the gram. I'm everywhere. You can come and see that. Now, if you're listening to this on the podcast platforms, we do release this the next day on our podcast platforms. Still, come on over to our Facebook pages and on the podcast platforms, if you would rate us, it helps us get found there. We drop Midday Missing on True Crime and Wine Times podcast page because this missing persons are something that has become very near and dear to my heart. Now, if you want to see me and Llama live in person, we will be in Marion, Ohio on July 19th at Blend of Seven Winery. Guys, tickets are selling out. It's a small venue. I want to say it's 40 or 50 people. You want to come. It's going to be a great time. We're going to cover a local case, Joey Labute, I think is how you say it. And we're going to cover, I forget, Andy Chapman, I think is the missing person case we're going to cover. You're also going to get to hang out with us, have drinks with us. Let me tell you, it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. And Llama doesn't know this yet, but we will both be wearing pink and we might have to look like Twinkies. Okay. Gonna just say it. Now, True Crime and Wine Time does air every Thursday on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. This week, I totally forget who we're covering. Oh, yes, I remember now. It is Wine, Wealth, and Murder, the Robert Dahl horror story. I'm trying to forget about this case because how dare you commit murder in the vineyard right next to the precious grapes who did nothing to you? Why would you do that? Those grapes are now going to have PTSD and trauma. It's a problem. Okay, guys, it's a problem. Now, until next time, I want you guys to stay safe, stay hydrated, stay aware. Most importantly, you see something, or if you know something, say something, do the right thing. Let's help these family or any family out there bring their loved ones home. They deserve that closure. So please do that. Don't forget, you will be teleported right back over to Couch Court with Llama. Now, be sure to like this video before you pop out. Also, subscribe just in case you don't get transported back over. You can find us, okay? And if you haven't become a member, I'm going to recommend looking into becoming a member. Say we have our lowest tier, I think it's $1.99. We are going to start doing weekly only members only events. Also, our in person live shows are streamed for members only. And I will tell you, our members only, you find out things that I'm not sure I would want my mother to know. And I've said some things on there that I'm kind of glad my mother's no longer with us. But yet, on the other hand, I think Mama Bear would have liked it, but I can't say what it was. But there's a lot of fun over there. So join us, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back here on Wednesday. Bye, guys.